Mom and
Part
Dad is
2.
eat, sleep, sit, run,
Waist.
hear, bark, and stand. I want to
Okay.
teach the dog some tricks.
What happened to waste then? Don't spread waste.
Just
See you, friends.
Okay. Awesome, Emma. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your dog. Your dog looks really cute.
What new
I really
friends?
like it.
Yes, we
Okay.
new friends.
Who else would like to share their dog? Anyone else have their dog with them? They would like to share? I'm looking at your video. Milk, would you like to share? Do you have your dog? No?
Choose the color
Blue Moon,
yellow.
would you like to share? Jack Vu? You already shared Jack Vu, you silly.
I'm going to dance.
Blue Moon, do you want to share?
Next 30.
Okay, let me spotlight your video.
Wait,
okay, where's your dog, Blue Moon?
From the rules.
Show it to the class.
I saw that rectangular thing.
Wow, that also kind of looks like that hunting dog. Blue Moon, you want to tell us about your dog? Let me find you real quick, and then you can tell us about your dog.
No, not this, not that. I need to change my appearance now.
Oh, here you go. Okay, Blue Moon, tell us about your dog.
My dog has white fur.
Next 30, you need to be into appearance lightest one, light as you can.
Black eyes.
Okay.
And the
we will make 40 and 50.
Very good. And what are you going to teach your dog to do? What did you decide to have your teach your dog to do?
Lick the ground and bark, but it didn't
40.
When I call my dog, come here, my dog will come with me and shake
Next
its
is
tail.
50, the final one. I saw a waist falling on my head.
And my dog is so
Wait, I need to drag the waist back. It currently where does it fall? I'm gonna to move this waist back to here. Okay, this is the better one. More waist filling.
What does your dog do?
Now, next is 50.
Okay.
50.
Okay, Blue Moon.
Let's rock.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, guys, I think we should move on to our lesson. Thank you guys for sharing about your dogs. I'll try to look at them when my computer can load. For some reason, my computer isn't loading any of the dogs, and I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay.
Can I show mine?
Can we make more friends?
Yeah, you can show yours. Who is this?
I said it won't be
Sam?
so.
Okay, Sam. Yeah, Sam will be our last one. Okay, Sam will be our last one.
Between us.
But I do it on
it just explode us.
Okay, tell us about it then.
Whew. Safe now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Wait. Going to archive use waste. Okay.
Currently
not to fill those waste.
See my puppy.
Wait. Lots of stacking waste.
Hey, can you just tell me about them? Just tell me about them. I'll see them later. Tell me about them. What are the traits?
He inherited his pointy ears. Dog inherited his black nose.
Ow.
He learned how to sit. He inherited his sharp paws.
Okay, and what are some behaviors you gave it?
I'm gonna go to the next box waste.
He learned
Oh
how
no,
to
some of
sit.
them were failing then.
Okay, and what's something
I'm
he would
going
know
to
how
head
to
back
do?
to the home.
He inherited.
He inherited how to breathe.
How to what?
Breathe. Breathe out the air and whatever.
Breathe.
Yes.
You don't have to. I don't think you have to learn to breathe. I think that's something you inherit.
Still always feeling down?
Oh, that's your inherited
This
trait.
took all day.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to learn to breathe. It's just inherited. Yes, that's a good example. That's a good example. Learning to breathe or knowing. I think the best one to write it, Sam, you should say knowing to breathe. Knowing to breathe. Because you don't have to learn to breathe. But very good. Thank you for sharing, Sam.
Waste.
I'll have to look at it later. I'm sorry I can't look at it right now. Sorry, guys, I couldn't look at your dogs right now, okay? I really wish I could. Okay, guys. So what do you guys think is a behavioral trait now that we've learned about them? Puppy, what's a behavioral trait? What is a behavioral trait?
I don't think so.
But yesterday I have I didn't go in class.
Okay. Do you know what a behavior is? Do you know what a behavior is? Like can you describe a behavior?
I'm gonna to use my scans.
Behavior is like what?
It's kind of like how you act and what you do, right? It's how you act and what you do. Yeah. So, puppy, a behavioral trait is things that there's some traits that you're born with. There's some traits that you're born with. So a behavioral trait that you're born with is kind of like, let's say, knowing, like birds that migrate. Birds that migrate, they know when to migrate. That's a behavioral trait because they know when to leave that they were born with. And there's also ones that can be learned, like dogs will learn how to sit. That behavior, sitting, is a learned trait. So there's learned traits, and then there are ones that they are born with, that they inherit from their parents, kind of like migrating and stuff like that. Does that make sense? Okay. And you guys can see some of my PowerPoint might not work. I'm not exactly sure what to do.
Last waste box going to open. Wee.
So inherited behavioral traits. What are these doing? Banana, what are these doing? What are some inherited behavioral traits? What are these fish doing?
Fish is swimming.
Yeah, they are swimming. They are swimming. Is this inherited? Is swimming away inherited?
The waste. No,
no?
To the plate the waste. How?
Do you have to teach us?
Seven,
you have to teach a fish to swim away?
7, where are you?
Yeah.
If you see, what would you do, Banana, if you were really scared of something? What would you do? Would you stay there or run away?
Are you really this one?
Run away.
Ow.
You would run away. No one has to teach you to run away. This is an inherited behavior. Being scared and hiding and running or staying still are inherited behaviors. You do not have control over them. You just kind of know them when you're born. So running away or swimming away. Okay. What is this inherited behavior? What is this inherited behavior? What are these birds doing? Sarah, what are these birds doing?
Ow.
Sarah, what are these birds
to
doing?
Sit back.
Just for it.
They're building their nests.
so
And remember, this is an
count
inherited behavior. Birds don't learn how to build their nests. They know how to do it. They know how to do it.
Here, you are. Okay. Delete. Ow. Then I can find it here.
Okay. Let's keep on moving on. Now I have a video called The Great Migration. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to work. If the quality is too bad, I am sorry. I can send it to you guys as a link. We are not going to watch the entire thing, but I will send it to you guys as a link so you guys can watch it after class or during break if you were not able to watch it. Maybe we'll keep it small screen like this. Let me go to YouTube and I can give you guys. Okay, I have the link. We will give you the link after class. I'll give you the link after class and you guys can watch this if you want. This is the Great Migration. Does anyone remember what a migration is? Ray, what is a migration?
The migration is when we move to another for the right environment.
Yep, it's when we move to go to the right environment. And what do you think is going to be migrating in this video? What do you see in this picture? What are we going to be watching migrate? What is this?
Migration of the vulture.
Yep, the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly. Okay, guys, so the monarch butterfly has a really big migration. They migrate from the United States, Canada, okay, this is the North Americas, all the way down to Mexico. All the way down to Mexico. We're going to watch a video on that.
This is crushing waste.
Hill where now I'm on a horse. And we are about to see something I've wanted to see since I was about 5 years old.
Yeah.
So at the end of every summer, millions, tens of millions of monarch butterflies take a journey south. Now, whether they're coming from Colorado, Connecticut, or even Canada, they all end up in this same forest here in the middle of Mexico. And I think it's going to absolutely blow my mind. It's going to blow the horse's mind, and I hope it blows your mind too. So let's keep riding.
After riding a little longer than hiking with my local guide, Jose Luis, they started to appear. Hundreds of them in the sky, and then thousands on the side of the trail, warming up in the sun. And trust me when I tell you, this is just the beginning.
That I am not so alone,
Not sure
Numberland.
if you listen carefully.
What are you going to do with
It's
me?
no wind. That is the sound of millions of
Who
butterflies
stayed? Who
flying
has
around me right now.
crushing?
And it's
I'm
probably
gonna cut
my favorite
you.
sound ever.
I'm gonna cut you. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. 4 plus 1 equals...
So insane.
Not 2. 5 plus 1 equals...
Meet one of nature's greatest treasures, the overwintering site of the monarch butterfly migration. To understand the migration, you have to realize that many of these butterflies are the great-great-grandparents to next year's migrants.
You guys can see
Ooh.
how many butterflies are starting to go on this tree. There's probably 1,000 butterflies just on this one tree branch. This is a lot of monarch butterflies. I would love to go see this in Mexico.
Wow.
Their journey took an average of 1,800 miles to get down here and spend the winter. This spring, it will take 3 generations of butterflies into the summer to travel back up throughout North America. Each of these butterflies has its own unique story of how it ended up here.
So we can't go any further on this trail. And there's about a million reasons why. If you look up ahead, and I gotta get this because on the hand of my lovely camera woman,
Waving
just happened?
things. Stop while you're waving on the waist.
It wants to be famous.
Wants to give me a kiss.
Ah, wow. Nah. Ah.
These butterflies are the survivors. It is getting harder and harder for them to complete this journey, and their population is dropping because of it. Their native prairies in the US have started to disappear.
So you guys can see how many butterflies. There's millions of butterflies here. They all migrated from North America. Do you guys think this migration is learned or inherited from previous generations? Do you guys think this is learned, or did they inherit this from their parents? What do you think, Scart? You guys can tell me in chat too, guys. You can tell me in chat. I'm looking at chat. If you want to type to me, if you haven't been able to answer today, I know today's been a little slow. You can also type me in chat. Scart, do you think this is inherited, or do you think they learn how to migrate down? It's inherited. Yep. It's inherited. Migration, guys, is inherited. Guys, it takes 3 generations. You guys remember how we learned about good job, puppy? Good job.
Get out of here.
Oh, you guys got it. Jackie, good job. Sam, good job. Puppy. Emma. So guys, it takes 3 generations.